كان له قلب أو ألقى السمع وهو شهيد. A reminder for whoever has a heart, and the idea here is that the one who has a mindful heart and lends an attentive ear. وَأَلْقَى السَّمْعَ وَهُوَ شَهِيد. There are times that you come across statements. There's no need to give an explanation for these statements, but rather there's more of a need to reflect on these statements. There's no sharh that is needed, but rather it's something that you just simply need to contemplate and reflect upon. And I wanted to read one of these statements today that is perhaps one of my favorite statements from Ibn al-Qayyim al-Jawziyya rahimahullah. And this is from his book Madarij al-Salikin بين منازل إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. So this is a book that he wrote that is on the heart, and it translates loosely the title, The Stations of the Wayfarers, those who are on a path, Salikin, between the levels of إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. You alone we worship and you alone we seek for help. So he bases his entire book on this verse from Surah Al-Fatiha. I'm just going to read the statement. I'll read it in Arabic first and then in English. All I want you to do is just to simply reflect deeply on this statement. I'm not going to give a sharh of the statement. I'm just going to read the statement, but as I'm reading it, I want you to simply reflect, because there's more reflection and contemplation that is needed for this statement than sharh, because it's fairly clear enough. And what the statement is basically telling us, we are, as human beings, we are hardwired, created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so that our hearts incline to Him and no one other than Him. So reflect deeply on this statement. He says, rahimahullah, فَفِي الْقَلْبِ شَعَثٌ لَا يَلُمُّهُ إِلَّا الْإِقْبَالُ عَلَى اللَّهِ وَفِيهِ وَحْشَةٌ لَا يُزِيلُهَا إِلَّا الْأُنْسُ بِهِ في خلوته وفيه حزن لا يذهبه إلا السرور بمعرفته وصدق معاملته وفيه قلق لا يسكنه إلا الاجتماع عليه والفرار منه إليه وفيه نيران حسرات لا يطفئها إلا الرضا بأمره ونهيه وقضائه ومعانقة الصبر على ذلك إلى وقت لقائه وفيه طلب شديد لا يقف دون أن يكون هو وحده مطلوبه وفيه فاقة لا يسدها إلا محبته والإنابة إليه ودوام ذكره وصدق الإخلاص له ولو أعطي الدنيا وما فيها لم تسد تلك الفاقة منه أبدا. In the heart there is a disorder, an unsettledness, which nothing can mend except turning wholly to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in it, in the heart, there is a loneliness, which nothing can remove except intimate closeness with Him in solitude. And in it there is a sorrow, a sadness, which nothing can dispel except the joy of knowing Him and sincerely dealing with Him. And in it there is a restlessness, which nothing can calm except gathering oneself upon Him and fleeing from everything to Him. And in it there are burning fires of regret, which nothing can extinguish except contentment with His command, His prohibition, and His decree, and embracing patience and perseverance upon that until the time of meeting Him. And in it there is an intense yearning which will not stop until He alone becomes its sought after aim. And in it there is a poverty, an inner need, which nothing can fill except His love, turning back to Him, constant remembrance of Him, and true sincerity toward Him. And even if one were given the whole world and all that is in it, it would never fill that inner need. ألا بذكر الله تطمئن القلوب وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد